charging because we don't know if the charger's the problem or the watch.
Battery could be dying. Maybe.
Well, battery could be dying.
Yeah. Well, I found the charger for this thing.
Yeah.
Well, not the original charger. Whatever the original charger, wherever that thing went, goodbye, gone, whatever. I had to buy like a knockoff version that sort of works. You know, like might pop the watch on it about 4 times before it actually says, "Oh yeah, okay, I'll charge."
Yeah.
Otherwise, it gives you an error like you were not using a compatible charger.
Yeah.
You know, it says it was compatible when I bought it.
Well, I don't know what the life on these Fitbit batteries are.
No idea. You use them every day, you charge them every day. They're not the biggest batteries in the world, so.
Well, if you get a phone call on it,
well, yeah,
it kind of sucks battery.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Same thing with this. I can put it in power save mode, or I can put it in watch only mode, so it's just a watch.
Yeah. Well, there's a. What was the point in that?
Yeah. I don't know. Why would you buy a $400 watch and use a watch?
Well, people used to.
Yeah,
they were expensive.
They also had a bunch of other little features thingies on them.
Well, they had
a watch. You know?
They were probably a dive watch.
Yeah, or something like that.
With crystals
or something.
Yeah. Gears or.
Yeah, you can watch that. Well, now you can watch that on this, but it's not the same.
It's not mechanical. Yeah.
Nope. I can do a whole bunch of stuff on this stuff, but with the one sensor that I want, you have to use a hack job to get it to work.
Which one is that?
The blood pressure.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, you got to use a hack feature to get into it.
Well, that would be nice to have that, because then you'd have everything but blood sugar.
Yeah.
You know, you would have. Well, I'm
good
just
luck
saying,
on that one. Huh?
Well,
you know what's funny is they said that the only real change between the Galaxy Watch 5 and the 4, which I have, the only real difference is they said they put in a temperature sensor and a little bit bigger battery and a little bit better, harder display glass. Everything else is the exact same.
Yeah, it sounds like.
I'm like, I'm not going to buy another $400 watch for a little bit bigger battery and a temperature sensor. When actually this thing has a temperature sensor. The 4 has a temperature sensor built in. You just have to
activate it.
You just have to download the
appropriate program.
One of the apps on there.
Yeah.
It actually has a temperature sensor in it. Just have to have a certain
the only
app.
real advantage of the other one is the fact that it's got the bigger battery.
Bigger battery and like stronger glass on it. But like this thing's got the bezel and the rotating bezel thing, so it's going to hit the rotating bezel part before it hits the glass.
Usually.
Well, on the 4 Classic. They took off the rotator thingy for the new ones, so it's like it's just all glass with a haptic feedback
kind of like
thing.
That thing, yeah.
Yeah, but it's I like the feel of clicks.
Yeah.
When I move the watch thingy.
Yeah.
And it's still this one still looks cool, so looks fashionable.
Whatever that is. Well, mine might keep us from getting there. Look at the traffic.
Yeah.
If we rush.
Little thingy went flying there.
Whatever that was. Oh. Flew out of the little cubby?
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's bouncing around somewhere. What?
They're deader than Dorniel here.
Well, maybe. No, they got people in line.
I'll have 2 wraps.
See if they go.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
one that had their car stolen and burned.
Oh God, yeah, remember that one? I think it was Stacy's car got blood stolen.
I know one of the days the cops came in to Delta to remove one of the big dudes, and it wasn't apparently the most pleasant experience.
Well, we all know Bruce got removed for doing, well, stealing was one of them. He was caught stealing.
Yeah.
And that's when he was terminated from the company.
Yeah.
But as his last couple of days there, the cops came in and put him in cuffs.
Or something else.
Well, he was apparently doing other things of the night.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
Which we all pretty much kind of already knew to some degree.
I had heard stories about lots of things at different places, I think.
Oh yeah, some of the other, I remember Alan used to tell us all the stuff that went down in Scotts Bluff call center.
Oh, why it got closed.
Yeah, that's one. There's a couple of reasons it got closed.
I remember sitting there and I had these world's biggest boxes, about the size of the hood of the truck, about that high, or bigger, of headsets I had to go through and test each one of them, and try to assemble the parts together to make as much as you can. I think, remember, they would show up with a truckload of stuff, said pitch as much as you can,
because it came from Scotts Bluff.
Throw the rest of it out.
That's why they got a big load of computers. And it was like, apparently some people found on those computers from Scotts Bluff.
Other stuff.
Racy pictures.
Yep. Bad idea in the company.
And I think that's one of the other reasons it got shut down. They were the worst call center in the whole Sykes industry, so.
Well, Sykes is, I don't know if it still exists.
I don't know anymore, honestly.
It was basically a way for the companies to kill their unions, is what it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't too keen to kill
I had heard stuff on when we were working for SBC, stuff that was going on in these SBC call centers, and I was like, you know what, I'm glad I'm working here.
Better than there.
Oh, well, yeah, because we were considered the #1 call center, and yet for some reason we didn't get the #1 stuff.
No, we got by with just
junk from other centers that failed.
Yeah.
And we just somehow made it work.
Bismarck lasted longer. They had
they got actual good stuff.
Well, yeah, but they had 2 centers, but one of them
now I heard 2 rumors about why we get junk.
No.
HR lady was stealing it, money that was supposed to go to stuff, and whoever it was, the building manager, apparently he was stealing the funds for other stuff.
That's just,
I can't remember who. One of the guys that was running it for a number of years. So basically, the building manager, or the site manager as they called him, and then the head of HR were stealing stuff.
Bad idea.
That's what I heard, and I think the HR lady got out of it. She got a job at Trinity.
Yeah.
But the site manager was still there.
Ken had to clean that mess up.
Yeah.
Before he left.
Probably was what it was.
Yeah, Ken had to clean all that mess up. And then he got dropped in a week or 2 behind us for Delta training. Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, they said gas is going up again.
Well, as they continue to deplete the strategic petroleum reserve, hope there's no war or major.
Well, they're already talking now about how they're going to have to reduce natural gas exports, so we're not going to have anything for our own country.
Because Bozo did it to us again.
Well, no, it's not all just him.
Yeah, a lot of it is him. Yeah.
And they're still not sure about the railroad people because they still don't have a contract.
Yeah.
So the second cooling off period is supposed to end it's like October 3rd or whatever it is. So yeah, it could be another joyous
next
thing.
Week?
Could be. It's so hard to get an idea what's really going on. But this hurricane coming up is not going to do anything good for the supply industry.
Nope.
Or anything else. Because
nope.
if they have a Category 4 storm,
we're in trouble.
Go over Tampa.
Oh, it's costs.
And damages like
all kinds of stuff.
Well, if you get like Katrina level damage in a major population center like that again,
yep.
Oh, it's just going to be nuts.
Yep.
Because it's just going to deplete everything else that we have even faster. Thankfully, there's no other storms out there at the moment.
Not at the moment.
That are, well, like nothing out for like the 21-day forecast.
Yeah. Well.
Funny is this storm they had been actually projecting for almost a month on models.
Yeah.
So.
Models are getting better.
Well, we'll see.
Generally speaking. Maybe.
Yeah.
Not perfect, but better than they were. At least now we can see the hurricane by satellite.
Yeah.
Before we couldn't do that. We had to have people actually relay it by radio or cable. You know. And before that, they just didn't know till the barometer.
Some of these islands just need to put radar up in them.
Well, back then.
Some of these islands in the Caribbean just need radar.
It costs money.
I know, but it helps a lot.
Yeah. Some of those big storms take out just about everything.
They were showing some of the sea buoys that were out in the... Some of them had cameras on them. So that every once in a while when these ships would go by, if the thing still survived, they just go out near this thing, and I don't know, was it a Bluetooth connection or whatever it is, or Wi-Fi or something.
Download everything.
They download like the video clips.
Yeah.
So they were showing a clip so that one that went up Nova Scotia. They were showing it off the coast of South Carolina, and that's one of these buoys out in the middle of the ocean. They had a camera on it, and he was recording the massive sea swells. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And it had all these sensors and different things on it and stuff. And so they were getting this. They could see what the surface, pressures were and all that other stuff. And you can get an idea what the storm was doing in between the Hurricane Hunter aircraft going out. See, I don't know if with this hurricane, the way it's going to be going, if they're going to have to shut down a good chunk of the Gulf for oil or whatnot. Even worse if it takes more of a left track.
Well, we'll see what happens because we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
We'll see how much fun they're going to have.
Yep. Of course, we're way up. We'll never ever see a hurricane.
You got to remember, I got an MRI at 4.
Oh. Let's see how bad your back is.
That's the idea.
That's for fun. I wonder if this full MRI machine or the donut. The donut's fun.
I don't remember which one it is, Jeff. Just stuff you in there and take a look.
Yeah. Don't know.
It looks like Tom got him some tower.
He said he was going to get it from Dean.
And a beam, too. Right.
He said he was going to get it from Dean.
Well, it looks like he's got a tower.
Well, I thought it was going to be like growing 25 stuff.
Well, he doesn't need a big tower.
No, he doesn't. But
he gets
probably
it up
more of a tower than he needed.
He gets it up 30 feet or more.
Yeah.
It'll solve.
Oh yeah, Dean got a. I don't know if you saw on Facebook.
He got a 430.
He got a 430S.
Yeah.
Which actually does like 200 watts.
Which is pretty
good for him actually. Yeah.
Well, for anybody, 200 is good. Yeah. Talking to the new guy.
Yeah. Wasn't sure who that was at first.
He's an ex-army guy. He's a sheriff now.
We got one guy on that task force or patrol or whatever he's doing. Whatever he's doing now.
He's off of that now. Back on regular stuff.
Okay.
Should be probably safer.
Yeah.
You never know what you're gonna walk into.
Nope.
Guy on his financial show. The guy said, "I got a problem."
During the club.
He says, "I owe $75,000 on my truck, and I'm $20,000 behind on my house."
And the truck won't run because it doesn't have a microchip.
He was just talking about how he was going to pay for it.
Well. Good luck.
Yeah. 22,000, 75,000 owed on his truck, and 22,000 he was in the hole for something else.
Well, I've been paying minimums for a long time. Versus the jack the rate up again.
Yeah, that isn't going to help anything either.
No, hopefully it's not a variable interest rate. Hopefully it's a fixed interest rate.
You're in better shape. But
yeah.
We had variable when we bought the house because it was the only way we could get it without the GI bill.
Yeah.
If I had it to do over again, I would have waited, and I would have got a regular house.
In the floodplain.
Probably in the floodplain, yeah. But, or 40 miles out of town.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it would have paid off by about 10 flood hit.
Yeah. I don't know. No matter what we did, there was going to be issues.
Yeah.
We're dealing with some of the issues now, trying to fix stuff. We got to get things ready for the guy tomorrow. Clear off the top of the stove. And clear out the closet.
Is he coming in?
He has to relight some of the pilot lights. I might be able to do
Let's make sure we know where the cat is.
That is an important issue as well. Cat goes on her own, she's on her own. I'm not going to repeat that experience.
Not without lots of gloves.
It's like having a ring.
It's more of you can like look at your heart rate and your oxygen sensor.
It's pretty nice.
Which is, again, they're probably not as accurate as that little thingy,
but it is something
better
you can
than
carry.
Nothing.
You can carry it around with you all the time. That's a plus.